Grand Rising, everybody. It's a good day today. Just to get right into it, this video I really wanted to make because it's a message that has been going through my mind all day. I woke up with all these messages I've been sharing with everybody, like loved ones and anybody that I felt I needed to reach out to give a message. So this is a message for you guys, and I hope you enjoy. 3 things to remember. 3 things to remember. Okay, let's get right into it. All right, so in life, I feel like I've narrowed down and I received a message that there are 3 main things that we experience, okay? First thing is good, second thing is bad, third thing is uncertainty. You experience good things in your life, you experience bad things in your life, and you experience uncertainty where you're not sure what's going on, what's going to happen. You know, it's like that gray area, that I just don't know how to feel. I don't know what's going on. So there's that middle area, there's good, there's bad, and that's just the way of life. All right, so that's a big thing I want you to remember as everybody goes through that. The reason why I made this video is because these 3 things that we all go through allow us to grow into our greatest version, the person that we are, right? So when you go through good things, the first thing, that is a reminder to say, this is happiness. This moment, this area, this experience in your life, this happy moment is happiness. It's joy. It's a way you can feel all the time. So it's a reminder that there are good things and you do deserve to feel that, you know? It's a reminder to say, this is something you can have in your life, okay? Good things. You want that good feeling. You want that happiness. That's something that you can experience in your life, and you deserve that. The second thing is bad things, right? You experience bad things. And what I feel when you go through that, I want you to remember that's something, that's an obstacle in your life that you're able to overcome. Building strength within you. So when you're going through something bad, it's a reminder. You have to be aware in that moment to say, okay, this is bad, but I'm going to get through this, just like I got through that last thing, just like I've been getting through stuff in my life and I'm still here alive, right? It's something that builds you to grow into something different, to change things, addressing things you want to let go of. When something bad is happening, when you come out of it, don't you come out stronger? It's a little reminder to say, this is just an obstacle for you to overcome, to become stronger. And it also reminds you of things that you need to address, that you still haven't fixed, so you can grow into that chapter, that next chapter. And I also feel it's a beautiful experience to say, it's time to let go of some things. It's a time for change. It's a time to grow out of. It's a time to grow as an individual, whether that means letting things go, addressing issues so you can become greater as a person, and that sort of thing. So when there's bad things happening, just know it is a lesson that you're going through. When there's good things happening, it's a lesson. It's a reminder to say, I'm going to go stronger from this. This is what happiness feels like, okay? So when you go through good things, when you go through bad things, just remember, it is supposed to happen. These things, it's a natural way of life. Everybody goes through it, ups and downs. But just remember, your way of experiencing goodness and bad things can be different. It's tailored to everybody, but everybody goes through it, right? So just know that it's a chance for you to become greater, to learn how to be grateful, to learn how to do things better, to learn how to release things, to be challenged so that you can get out of that space that you're in. Sometimes you won't get yourself out of things, so universe has to naturally just put you through obstacles so you can grow out, and you have no option other than to get out of that thing that you're in, that rut, that darkness, that environment, hanging around those people doing bad things. In order for change to happen, you must sometimes grow out of your comfort zone. So, all right. And the third thing is uncertainty, right? In life, everybody goes through good, bad, and uncertainty. And it made me think, when I'm going through something, I'm like, just so confused, It's an opportunity to say, let me just be in the moment. That's a time for you to just breathe and be okay with not knowing what's going on. Be okay with knowing that you can't control everything. Being okay with just being in that moment, feeling what you're feeling, not sure of what's going to happen. And that to me is a beautiful thing. So I just wanted to share the message with anybody who needs it today. To say all those things that you go through are building blocks for you, the person who's watching this. Those things are customized to your life. And I think all of these things are challenges, are reminders, and are just a little reminder to say, just be in the moment. Accept what's going on, but be open to change. Be open to accepting that everything will be okay. Be open to say, I deserve happiness. Be open to receive happiness. Be open to recognize that happiness at that moment is something that you can continue on for the rest of your life. Be in that moment of sadness, of despair, of tragedy, because it is something that is happening and you cannot do anything about that moment, but know that it's happening for a reason. Know that there's something that's coming out of it for you, whether it's to change your lifestyle, to be grateful for the things you do have, to be grateful to feel these emotions, to grow out of a situation because you're not happy with that situation, I just feel like we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves. I feel like all of these things are opportunities to do better, to grow, to live, to challenge ourselves, to remind ourselves, just be in that moment, whatever it is for you. Be in that moment and learn something from that moment. Gain something from every moment that you're in. Gain something from every moment that you're in, good, bad, or uncertain. Just be. Just acknowledge what it is and get through it and become greater from that exact moment. Whether it's happiness, good, bad, or uncertain, whatever thing you're going through right now, digest it. Be grateful for it. Because there's a learning lesson in every single thing. And then we have to keep reminding ourselves to be gentle on ourselves and learn to love ourselves more. Learn to want that happiness that you're going through at that moment. Learn that it can be your life. That joy, that happiness, that motivation, those good feelings can be your life. Because you remind yourself of that moment and you remind yourself how to get back to that moment. You remind yourself what you were doing at that moment to get that happiness, to receive that happiness. What were you doing for yourself to receive happiness at that moment in life? What about the bad? What did you learn from that bad experience? You learn not to do something again. You learn what to do differently. You learned what you deserve and what you don't deserve in your life. And sometimes the bad can be ugly, but sometimes it's a reminder, a refresh to get out of a situation so you can evolve into the next level. So there's a learning lesson in everything, okay? You have the power to change your life today. just by the simple act of acknowledging the moment, digesting it, and changing it instantly by a thought, by an action. That's my message for you. It's something I am very passionate about, but those three things came to my mind: good, bad, uncertain. We all go through those things in life. Those are like just things, just stages, just a natural way of life. It's what you go through because we have emotions. We are human, but we have to learn to be more gentle on ourselves and more loving by saying, what can I get out of this moment? How can I become my greatest version? That's what I want you to remind yourself today. 3 things to remember. I love you, beautiful souls, and thank you for watching, and I hope that you remember this throughout your whole entire life. Peace, my beautiful souls.